Before we get started cooking, we really want to prepare our space. This can really alleviate any of the anxiety or additional stress that may come with cooking. Having a clean space is really important. It helps stop the spread of germs, as well, it makes the whole cooking process a lot more seamless. First, we're going to start off by washing our hands. We want to make sure that the water is warm. We're going to wet our hands, apply some soap, and lather. We want to make sure that we're washing our hands for roughly 20 seconds and drying with a clean paper towel. Next, we want to wipe down our surfaces. Making sure our surfaces are clean is really important because dirty surfaces can spread germs to the food that we are preparing. So I like to just make sure my surfaces are sprayed with a general disinfectant and give them a good wipe down. I also like to make sure that my towel and cleaner is handy with me as I'm cooking. This is especially important if we're cooking things like raw meat. So let's move on to the tools that we're going to be using while we're cooking. Here I have 2 cutting boards. Now I really want to make sure I have 2 cutting boards when I'm handling raw meat versus vegetables. This is to help stop any cross-contamination. So here I have a small cutting board that I'll be using while preparing my raw chicken. Additionally, I have this large cutting board that can be used for preparing the vegetables for our tofu stir-fry and chicken fattoush salad wrap. Right here, I have a chef's kitchen knife. Now, it's really important when we're cooking that we have a sharp knife. I know this can seem a little scary to have a sharp knife, but really what it helps is to make sure that when we're cutting the food, we're getting a good cut and our knife won't slip when we're applying pressure to the food. So right here, I just have your standard chef's kitchen knife. Really, you can use whatever knife you have on hand. I just recommend that it's sharp for safety and use whatever you feel comfortable with. And finally, the last thing to wash, our food. So we're gonna start by just running some cold water and washing our produce, making sure we get a nice, thorough clean. This will help remove any dirt or germs that is on our produce. I like to wash everything in advance. That way, everything is ready and it makes the whole process a lot smoother and easier. Now all my produce is prepared and washed for whenever I need it while I'm prepping my food.